As a state institution of higher learning, Georgia Tech is responsible for maintaining the public trust.
That public trust is dependent upon the decisions that each of us within the tech community makes daily. And that's why ethics first.
This campaign focuses on 5 core values: integrity, respect, community, accountability, and adaptability.
These are the values we must apply to all situations as we spend every day and live here every day on campus.
Always putting our core values first, whether as a student or employee, ensures that our actions constantly reflect positively on everything Georgia Tech.
I achieve excellence by embodying the highest ethical standards
and communicating openly, authentically, and with humility.
Communicating authentically to me means that you are honest with what you know and what you don't know. You are honest with the process, and you're honest with how you've come up with the outcome.
Communicating authentically to me looks like somebody talking, being honest with themselves, listening to what the other person has to say, and being trustworthy to themselves and their values.
Encouraging others to communicate openly but humbly would incorporate the multifaceted aspects of communication, where you're not only trying to deliver your own personal message, but you're also attempting to receive and understand the message of the person you're trying to communicate with.
It's more powerful when you communicate authentically and gather in that wider community buy-in and support.
I would encourage others to communicate openly, but also humbly, informing them to just be themselves, be their truthful self. You are showing yourself openly, but you're also being honest to them.
I extend courtesy to everyone
and promote a culture of inclusion, fairness, and equity.
Inclusion to me at a personal level is to respect, to understand, and to empathize with people from a vast array of cultural, ethnic, religious, and sexuality backgrounds.
Inclusion is essential to Georgia Tech. We're a campus of great diversity, and recognizing that, we must make everyone feel valued and a part of this campus community, and that is the essence of inclusion.
Tech means creating vibrant communities that could support each student's development while embracing the diversity of people who live, work, and study here.
Mutual respect helps us to afford an ethical campus community because it allows us to think about others as propositions that are to be heard and listened to, even if you don't agree with them.
A respectful relationship with others is a selfless relationship. It can handle criticism and enables forgiveness. Such relationship always starts with self-respect, where you always be truthful and honest and comfortable with yourself, and evolves when you start to treat other people the way that you wish to be treated.
The power of many brought to bear as the power of one makes us a great institution.
I am a global citizen and celebrate our
collective achievements and contributions to the world around us.
It's important that we celebrate our collective achievements and contributions. It takes our entire community. It takes staff, faculty, and students. It takes all of us to achieve the wonderful things that we do.
Our community is special because there's more that brings us together than what brings us apart.
We do a great job of working with our students to educate them and to prepare them for the real world. We do amazing research. We do great community outreach, not only locally, we do great outreach nationally as well. And it takes all of us, staff, students, faculty, alumni, working together to contribute to make sure that we're doing all of those great things.
I think the first step in recognizing diversity on our campus comes with first being very proactive and understanding where we are right now as a campus and being very intentional. I think change doesn't just happen, you have to really make it happen. So I think the first step would be to acknowledge where diversity is.
It's important that our campus community is reflective of not only the local Atlanta community, but our international community. This is a really big world and there are so many thoughts and opinions. And when everyone has the ability to contribute, then it makes our campus better because there are more thoughts, there are more ideas.
I take ownership of my actions
and value the responsibility to honor public trust.
Having the honor of public trust means that I must be like a dependable person who maintains both my own self-integrity, but also the integrity of the group or institution that I'm instructed to lead.
It's not to be taken lightly and not to be taken for granted. It's my responsibility to continuously earn and to keep that trust.
Having public trust is a privilege, not a right. Every decision I make is in the best interest of those that trust me and that I'm instructed to lead, as every decision or action I make affects those around me.
It is important for me to take ownership of my actions because only I can own them, nobody else can. It's also an important part of being a professional, taking full responsibility for and being accountable for my own actions.
It allows us to turn inward and acknowledge what maybe is wrong as an individual or as wrong as an institution, and determine the best avenues to correct those remedies so that way we can work more effectively as a group and just build up a greater society as a whole.
It's not about your way or my way, it's about doing our best to get it right.
I embrace change as a path to
progress, success, and innovation.
Everybody has tough spots in their life, and some of them can be short and some of them can be long. It's one of the most important things is to realize that sometimes you have to slow down to go forward. What I'd like to do is encourage people to slow down and touch base with their friends and family and kind of process and talk things through.
I would encourage people to persevere in the face of adversity by being adaptable. Adaptability breeds flexibility, and flexibility is extremely important when you're dealing with change.
This university looks nothing like it did 10 years ago. Not just the buildings, but the people and the way we treat each other, what we prioritize, where we're going. And so to me, challenging the status quo is an important part of being a leading institution and in creating inclusive environments.
It's important to challenge the status quo when you see where things can be done more efficiently. Being adaptable allows you to be flexible, to make changes where necessary, and have better processes overall.
You can find folks around you who are interested in the same kinds of outcomes and the same kinds of path. And you can build a community that you can share and can provide strength and resources for you on a day-to-day basis and even in the longer term.
As a community of students, faculty, staff, and alumni, we're bound together through the common mission of improving the human condition. Practicing integrity, respect, community, accountability, and adaptability in all that we do as we work towards that mission is key to demonstrating that we are true to ethics first. Start a conversation about what our core values mean to you.